Rockstar Games is working with modders. Yes, you heard that right. This is some of the biggest news for the future of Grand Theft Auto we have had in a long time. So we're going to break down Rockstar's latest community update and talk about how this is going to affect the future of GTA, heading into GTA 6 as well as the rest of GTA 5's life. Because if you're unaware, this is massive. This took the world by storm yesterday when Rockstar posted a tweet saying, "Today we are proud to announce that CFX.RE, the team behind the biggest Rockstar roleplay and creator communities, 5M and Red M, are now officially part of Rockstar Games." Now, I would assume if you're watching this video, you've heard of GTA RP. Maybe you've played it, pretty good chance you've watched it. Well, roleplay takes place on a modded version of GTA 5 called 5M, where people create their own servers and do a variety of things. Of course, there's a lot of roleplay servers, but there's also a lot of servers that are kind of like GTA Online. There's some servers that have modes that Rockstar never added themselves, like Cops and Crooks. And the reason for this is because there are independent modders and development teams on these servers that use GTA 5 and GTA 5's assets to create new experiences. And yeah, this is pretty popular. You can see here that on 5M alone, just in the past 24 hours, the player count got up to 231,000 people. So before we talk about whether this is a good or a bad thing, and the future, what that may hold, let's talk about what Rockstar actually said in their newswire. Over the past few years, we've watched with excitement as Rockstar's creative community have found new ways to expand the possibilities of GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, particularly through the creation of dedicated roleplay servers. As a way to further support those efforts, we've recently expanded our policy on mods to officially include those made by the roleplay creative community. By partnering with the CFX.RE team, we will help them find new ways to support this incredible community and improve the services they provide to their developers and players. Now, this next part is incredibly important. We look forward to sharing more in the weeks and months ahead. So Rockstar will be giving us more news, likely on roleplay, but possibly on other things in the weeks ahead and months ahead. But we're going to focus on weeks because that's very soon. Now, the 5M team have come out and said, for those curious what else Rockstar is working on, please understand that our partnership with Rockstar is focused on our 5M and Red M platforms. So please don't ask us about the next GTA. Although they didn't say they don't know anything about it, but hey, we'll leave that now. So for now, guys, don't go asking them about this stuff. Rockstar will announce GTA 6 when they want. But what does this mean for roleplay and GTA 6? Well, for roleplay itself, it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. So let's be optimistic and talk about the good things first. Roleplay is no longer really a mod. I mean, it's owned by Rockstar Games. It is part of Rockstar Games now. What this should mean is that roleplay servers will now have the ability to create a lot more experiences, or at least you would think so. Now that they're part of Rockstar Games, they should have access to a lot more stuff, and possibly, or at least hopefully, a lot more funding so that they can actually hire more people to create more and better content. As for the roleplay itself though, the possible downside is that Rockstar now owns roleplays, so any licensed vehicles, so for example Ferrari, in theory that can no longer be used because Rockstar Games doesn't have the license to use those brands. This is why in GTA Online, for example, there's no Ferraris, Lamborghinis, they all have their own separate different names that's a parody of the real life brand. So while this is kind of disappointing, I don't think it'll be as big of a deal as most people are making it out to be. I mean, look, Grand Theft Auto has been around for so long without these original brand names. Yes, it's cool to have them in RP, but the core RP experience will still be the same. Now, let's talk about the next big possible downside, and that's monetization. I'm lucky enough to have been invited to a few roleplay servers, and I've got a rough idea how much these servers are making. And dude, a lot of these servers are making an absurd amount of money. You would be very, very surprised how much money these guys are making. Not all, but some. In the past, this has been through things like microtransactions, so kind of the same thing as shark cards, just in RP servers, but that has been scaled back a lot as Rockstar didn't want them doing that. So a lot of servers have made money through priority access. So for example, there may only be like 300 people on a given server and the rest will have to wait in a queue. If you pay money and become a member, you'll essentially get to skip that queue. But now that Rockstar owns these servers, in theory, well, because they own FiveM, let's be honest, Rockstar isn't going to buy a company if they don't think they can make a profit. So Rockstar is looking to make a profit here as well. And I'm just hoping they don't mess it up with some new crazy monetization. I know a lot of people have actually spoken about possibly Rockstar putting roleplay behind GTA Plus. And to be honest, I wouldn't rule that out. I don't think that's that big of a stretch, but I certainly hope not. So let's talk about what this means for the future of GTA, because a lot of people in the roleplay community were sort of asking the question, what's going to happen to FiveM once GTA 6 comes out? Because remember, Rockstar Games normally doesn't actually launch their titles on PC. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 didn't come to PC for 2 years after it came out. But this gives us a massive insight into what Rockstar's future plans are for GTA 6, and it looks like roleplay is going to be a big part of it. While it's definitely a crazy idea, I could definitely see Rockstar's massive vision behind roleplay being, for example, when you load into Grand Theft Auto 6, it'll pop up giving you the option to play story, GTA Online, and then maybe there'll be a third tab that's GTA Roleplay. If that was the case, I still do think it would be PC only. The main reason I don't see this coming to console is because with RP, there are just so many inputs and a controller doesn't have enough buttons. Now, if you're someone who doesn't like RP or you've never played it and you don't want to, don't worry, I don't think this will affect GTA 6 Online at all. Both GTA Online and GTA RP, while they're both online experiences, they're kind of separate games and they've both been incredibly successful over the last, 5 years now, 10 years. Rockstar would be absolutely stupid to get rid of either of them. So if you're looking forward to GTA 6 Online, don't worry. I actually think, if anything, this would be a good thing because now Rockstar is working with a lot of modders and developers who love GTA, clearly. So with them being under the same umbrella now, I can only assume that means better ideas coming into Rockstar Games, and hopefully that means not only a better GTA RP experience, but hopefully those ideas trickle into online as well. And I've sort of just glossed over it, but again, this is Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. Red M, or Red Dead Redemption Roleplay, is not as popular as GTA RP, but it certainly is still pretty popular. And who knows, man, of course, a lot of this has just been speculation, but let's just go crazy and think of a crazy idea. What if Rockstar actually decided, hey, we're just going to create an entirely new game called GTA RP. Now that it's part of Rockstar Games, they can officially advertise it and promote it on their own terms, make it even more mainstream than it currently is. Look, man, the possibilities are seriously endless, and this is a massive purchase from Rockstar. While we don't know exactly what the future holds, I'm optimistic personally that this will be a good thing. However, if Rockstar is going to go ahead and do this, I just really hope that all of the creators, developers, modders for all of the servers on GTA RP and Red Dead RP don't have their monetization taken away by Rockstar. These are incredibly passionate and talented people who, if I'm honest, a lot of them have actually provided a lot better content for these games than the actual Rockstar Games developers working on GTA Online and Red Dead Online. But nonetheless, it is amazing to see Rockstar looks like they're turning a leaf and are actually being open-minded towards the modding community. Up until about 6 months to a year ago, Rockstar had been nothing but negative to mod developers. They even tried to take FiveM down, I believe, several years ago. But now that it's just gotten so big, it's good to see that Rockstar looks like they've come around and sort of learned how amazing this community is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As Rockstar said, more news coming in the weeks and months ahead. That's very exciting. Hopefully it's something big. I'm not going to say GTA 6. I think it will be more roleplay related stuff. But hey, I am cautiously optimistic. I'm not going to say it's GTA 6 though. I don't believe that. Anyway, stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Boys.
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid